Hey, Patriots fans! Today we're diving into one of the most intriguing matchups early in the season, and it's shaping up to be a game that could define the Patriots' year. We're talking about their showdown against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and while a lot of people are skeptical, I'm here to break down why the Patriots might have the upper hand when they take the field. This is more than just Week 3. It's potentially a key pivot point for both teams in the race for that elusive wild card spot in the AFC. Let's start by looking at the big storyline everyone's talking about, Aaron Rodgers. The veteran quarterback is no stranger to pressure, but his history against the Patriots is a mixed bag. If you go back through the records, the matchups have been evenly split with only a few notable games to analyze. There was that miraculous win against Green Bay in 2014, and other than that, Rodgers hasn't consistently dominated the Patriots. Even when he played against the Jets, that doesn't count because it was just an overwhelming mismatch. Rodgers brings elite talent, experience, and championship pedigree, but history suggests this isn't a one-sided battle. On the Patriots side, there's also the story of former players now facing their old team. Players like Japro Peppers, who knows the Steelers' schemes intimately, bring an extra layer of strategy to this game. Add in new signings like Javon Bentley, and the Patriots are clearly making moves to anticipate what Pittsburgh is going to do. It's not just about talent. It's about preparation and tactical awareness. The way the Patriots approach this matchup could determine how they navigate the rest of the season. The significance of this game can't be overstated. While it's only Week 3, the stakes feel much higher. Both teams are likely vying for the final spot in the AFC playoff picture, and given how close the records are expected to be, this game could serve as a tiebreaker down the line. The Patriots and Steelers might end the season with very similar win-loss records, and whoever comes out on top this Sunday could essentially punch their ticket to the postseason. That's why every play, every drive, and every decision on both sides is amplified in importance. Looking at potential contenders, the league has some obvious favorites, but there are also teams that could surprise. The Bills, Colts, Chargers, and Ravens are all in positions to compete for division titles, but the Patriots, Steelers, Broncos, Jaguars, Texans, and Chiefs are in the thick of the wildcard discussion. Injuries, momentum swings, and early season surprises can drastically shift who makes it, and this Patriots-Steelers clash is likely to be a defining moment in that race. Early wins here can create breathing room later, while a loss could make the path to the playoffs significantly more challenging. Turning to matchups, let's break down where the advantages might lie. On the Steelers' side, head coach experience is a big factor. Mike Tomlin has been consistent over the years, famously hovering around that .500 mark with regularity, and his ability to manage games and get the best out of his players is well known. Meanwhile, Bill Belichick, though a legendary coach, is dealing with a team that's still evolving under his watch, and some of the newer pieces are still finding their rhythm. Quarterback play is another area of interest. While Rodgers is aging, his career accomplishments speak for themselves. He has Super Bowl experience and has consistently performed at a high level. That said, the Patriots have been quietly building strength in key positions, including their offensive line, which is impressed with pass protection grades and strong individual performances from players like Will Campbell, Jared Wilson, and Garrett Bradbury. Protecting the quarterback, controlling the line of scrimmage, and executing fundamentals could tilt the game in New England's favor. Defensively, the Patriots are in a strong position. With Christian Gonzalez practicing and ready to return, the secondary becomes a significant asset against Pittsburgh's passing game. The defensive front remains aggressive, leading the league in sacks and maintaining one of the highest pressure rates on opposing quarterbacks. Players like Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, Caleb Chasen, and Harold Landry create relentless pressure that can disrupt Rodgers' rhythm. Gillette Stadium, with its passionate crowd, only adds to the home field advantage, creating a hostile environment for any visiting team. The injury report adds another layer of intrigue. Key Steelers defenders like TJ Watt may be resting or limited, which could influence New England's approach. While Rodgers and DK Metcalf are playmakers capable of changing a game, the rest of Pittsburgh's offense hasn't been consistent. Their passing game is middle of the pack, and the rushing attack has struggled, making them potentially vulnerable if the Patriots execute properly. Capitalizing on these weaknesses will be essential for controlling the pace and dictating the flow of the game. Offensively, the Patriots have options to pressure early and set the tone. Starting fast could force Pittsburgh into a reactive mode, increasing the likelihood of mistakes and turnovers. The Steelers' offense struggles on third down and in sustained drives, meaning every early series is critical. Defensive discipline, smart play calling, and exploiting mismatches in coverage can lead to early advantages. Running the ball effectively, maintaining possession, and limiting Rodgers' opportunities to find his rhythm will be critical keys to victory. Beyond individual matchups, it's about strategy and adaptation. The Patriots know that rushing toward the wrong side of the field against TJ can be disastrous. Avoiding him, creating pockets for Drake, May to operate, and managing pressure in the backfield could define the offensive game plan. Every decision on blocking schemes, linebacker assignments, and coverage responsibilities matters because Pittsburgh has elite talent that can turn one play into a game-changing moment. The linebackers, in particular, will need to step up. Players like Robert Spillane and Christian Ellis have struggled with missed tackles, and improving their performance could swing momentum. Defensive cohesion, communication, and tackling discipline are all required to contain Pittsburgh's limited but dangerous offensive weapons. This is a game of execution and attention to detail, where small mistakes can have outsized consequences. Special teams, crowd energy, and situational awareness will also contribute. Gillette Stadium will be buzzing, and the Patriots need to leverage that atmosphere. From controlling the line of scrimmage to executing third-down stops, every play counts. It's not just about individual talent, but how well the team functions as a unit under pressure. Early aggression, disciplined tackling, and smart adjustments in real time can create a scenario where the Steelers are forced to play catch-up, giving New England a strategic edge. Overall, the pieces are in place for the Patriots to take advantage. Offensive line strength, defensive pressure, strategic coaching, and the potential return of key secondary players all contribute to a competitive advantage. The matchup is compelling not only because of the talent on the field, but because of what's at stake in the context of the season. Winning this game could set the tone for weeks to come, create momentum, and potentially decide the difference between a playoff berth and another frustrating year. Now, let's talk about how the Patriots can turn all of these pieces into a win. The first thing to consider is tempo and aggression. Starting fast isn't just a slogan, it's a tactical necessity. The Steelers' offense is slow to develop, and forcing them into a reactive position early can completely change the dynamics of the game. If New England comes out with controlled, precise drives, mixes and effective runs, and keeps the clock moving, Pittsburgh will be on its heels before they even realize it. Every series in the first quarter becomes a psychological battle, and the Patriots' ability to set that tone could determine the rest of the game. On the ground, the Patriots have a real opportunity to exploit the weaknesses in the Steelers' rush defense. Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell are capable backs, but the Steelers have struggled to stop consistent interior runs. With the Patriots' defensive front poised to clog the middle and funnel plays to the edges, Pittsburgh's offense could find itself trapped in predictable patterns. Forcing third-and-long situations, controlling gaps, and maintaining discipline against misdirection will be key. The defense has to play smart and avoid overcommitting, because Rodgers is capable of punishing any lapse in coverage with his experience and precision. Speaking of Rodgers, containing him is a strategic chess match. He is unpredictable, skilled, and has the ability to create plays from nothing, but he is also human, and pressure is the most effective equalizer. The Patriots' pass rushers, Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, Caleb Chasen, Harold Landry, are more than capable of forcing uncomfortable decisions. Consistent pressure up front, combined with disciplined coverage downfield, can disrupt timing routes and reduce big play potential. If New England can maintain balance and force Rodgers into quick throws or mistakes, the probability of turnovers rises dramatically. Every sack, hurried throw, or tip can shift momentum, especially in a tight, high-stakes matchup. The secondary plays an equally critical role. With Christian Gonzalez likely returning, coverage assignments become sharper, and defensive backs can focus on limiting big plays rather than scrambling to cover holes. Carlton Davis, Alex Austin, and the rest of the secondary have to stay disciplined, maintain positioning, and anticipate Rodgers' tendencies. When elite quarterbacks sense pressure, they often rely on short, quick passes to their best receivers, so anticipating those patterns and disrupting timing routes will be essential. It's a game of inches, and every step in coverage counts. Turnovers and third-down situations could define this matchup. The Steelers' offense has historically struggled in third-and-long scenarios, particularly because their rushing attack is inconsistent. If the Patriots can force those long-yardage situations, the likelihood of three-and-outs increases, allowing the offense to get back on the field and control the tempo. Offensive drives that chew up time, convert critical third downs, and mix the pass and run effectively put pressure on Pittsburgh to respond. And if they fail, the Patriots dictate the narrative of the game. The offensive game plan for New England has to focus on exploiting mismatches while staying disciplined against potential threats like T.J. Watt. Watt's ability to collapse the pocket is legendary, and avoiding him, picking up blitzes, and maintaining clean blocking assignments will be crucial. The offensive line has to execute at a high level, ensuring that Drake May has time to read defenses, progress through his reads, and make accurate throws. Whether it's intermediate routes or pocket mobility, quarterback poise under pressure will be a central factor in converting scoring opportunities. Patriots receivers and tight ends also play a crucial role, creating separation, securing contested catches, and maintaining focus on route discipline are essential to converting drives into points. Defensive schemes will adjust, so the ability to adapt mid-drive, find openings, and make smart decisions will define success. A consistent, high-efficiency passing game prevents the Steelers from stacking the box and forces them to respect multiple threats on every snap. The running game is just as critical for sustaining drives and controlling the clock. New England's backs must hit gaps decisively, secure yardage after contact, and keep the chains moving. Limiting negative plays, avoiding turnovers, and maintaining balance between run and pass keeps the defense honest and prevents the Steelers from keying in on any one aspect of the Patriots' strategy. Early success on the ground can open up passing lanes later, giving the quarterback more options and creating mismatches against linebackers in coverage. Defensively, discipline against play action and misdirection is key. Steelers coaches love to use Rodgers' experience to manipulate coverage, and linebackers must stay disciplined, maintain gap integrity, and support the secondary without overcommitting. Missed tackles or blown assignments can lead to explosive plays, so focus, communication, and situational awareness are essential. Players have to anticipate, react quickly, and trust the system. Red zone efficiency could be a decisive factor as well. The Patriots need to convert drives into touchdowns rather than field goals. Capitalizing on scoring opportunities puts pressure on the Steelers to respond and forces them into mistakes. Balanced, controlled, and aggressive offensive execution in the red zone ensures that New England doesn't leave points on the field, which could ultimately decide the outcome in a close matchup. Finally, the intangible factors can't be overlooked. Crowd energy, home field advantage, and momentum swings play a huge role in shaping outcomes. Gillette Stadium has historically been a challenging environment for visiting teams, and the Patriots can use that to their advantage. The fans' energy, combined with smart play calling and disciplined execution, creates a scenario where Pittsburgh is constantly reacting rather than initiating. That edge, amplified over the course of 4 quarters, could be the difference between a tight game and a decisive Patriots victory. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could be the most shocking move of the NFL offseason, whispers are swirling that Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love has reportedly agreed to terms with the New England Patriots, sending shockwaves through the league. Sources close to the situation claim that while nothing has been officially announced, discussions have been very advanced, leaving fans and analysts alike scrambling to make sense of this potential blockbuster shift. The NFL world has been quick to react. Social media exploded with speculation as fans debated the implications of such a move. Could Love really be heading from Lambeau Field, where he's been groomed as the franchise's future, to the storied halls of Gillette Stadium, home of one of the league's most disciplined and strategically savvy organizations? If true, the Patriots would be making an audacious statement, signaling a bold new direction for a team that has been searching for stability at quarterback since the Brady era. Insiders suggest that the Patriots see Love's strong arm and mobility as the perfect fit for Bill Belichick's evolving offensive schemes. They've been monitoring him for a while. One source hinted, "It's risky, but they're convinced he has the talent to lead the team for years to come." Meanwhile, speculation about how the Packers will respond is already heating up. Green Bay has invested heavily in Love's development, and losing him now could reshape their roster strategy in ways few expected. Analysts are pointing out the potential ripple effects across the league. A move like this could trigger a domino effect in quarterback trades, free agency signings, and draft plans. The rumor alone has already ignited heated debates on sports talk shows and podcasts, with experts weighing in on whether Love can thrive under Belichick's watchful eye, or if the pressure of following in the footsteps of legendary Patriots quarterbacks might be too much. For now, the NFL universe is left in suspense. Fans from Green Bay to New England are holding their breath, wondering if this buzz will turn into reality. One thing is certain. If Jordan Love does land in New England, the league's offseason narrative will never be the same, and every Sunday game next season will be watched with a little more intrigue and a lot more excitement. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.